AI voices just leveled up, and it's getting weird. This isn't just text-to-speech anymore. These 5 tools are quietly building the next generation of AI voice ecosystems. Voices that sound human, avatars that lip-sync perfectly, sound effects that auto-sync to your scenes, and even still photos that start talking. I'll show you 5 tools pushing voice tech into a whole new dimension. And yes, 4 of them have live demos you can try right now. Stick around until the end, because one of these tools doesn't just talk, it thinks about sound like a human composer. You're watching What's Next AI, and trust me, you're not ready for what's coming. First up, Microsoft VibeVoice, and this one's insane. This isn't just text-to-speech. VibeVoice can handle long generations of up to 90 minutes, and it also lets you input a transcript with up to 4 different speakers while supporting multilingual conversations. It then automatically turns it into a natural-sounding dialogue with expressions, intonations, and emotions. Let me show you a quick example. One person's frustrated, the other's apologizing. Listen to how perfectly it matches the mood.
I can't believe you did it again. I waited for 2 hours. 2 hours! Not a single call, not a text. Do you have any idea how embarrassing that was, just sitting there alone?
Look, I know, I'm sorry, all right? Work was a complete nightmare. My boss dropped a critical deadline on me at the last minute. I didn't even have a second to breathe, let alone check my phone.
A nightmare? That's the same excuse you used last time.
It can even sing. Not perfectly, but it tries. And somehow, it works.
Hey, remember See You Again?
Yeah, from Furious 7, right? That song always hits deep.
Let me try to sing a part of it for you. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Wow. That line, every time.
And here's something crazy. You can switch between languages mid-sentence, and it'll automatically add the right accent for each voice.
In Chinese, when you want to say something is super easy, just a simple task, you can use the phrase 小菜一碟. It literally means a small dish of food, but it means a piece of cake. For example, if you want to say, adding and subtracting 3-digit numbers is a piece of cake for me, you can say, 3位数的加减法对我来说小菜一碟.
And this part really blows my mind. VibeVoice can generate continuous audio up to 90 minutes long in a single run. That's hours of clean, natural-sounding narration without needing to split your script.
From these disasters being 15 times higher in vulnerable regions.
It truly underscores the profound
And the best part, you can try it right now using a free online demo. I'll leave the link in the description below. Let me quickly show you how it works. Once you're on the page, simply set the number of speakers up to 4 and choose the voice for each one from the drop-down. For some voices, you can even add background music directly inside the transcript. Then paste your transcript, click Generate, and in under a minute, you'll have a complete audio file ready to download. First, we'll test it with a 3-person podcast that includes a short singing performance.
Welcome back to the What's Next AI podcast. Today, we're talking about a brand new track that's been trending everywhere lately.
Seriously, it's blowing up on social media. The melody's so addictive, and the lyrics, honestly, they hit you right in the feels.
Let me sing a little part for you.
Under the bright city lights, we're chasing our little dreams, holding on to fading stars, believing in what love means.
That part gives me goosebumps every single time. Aya, your voice sounds incredible.
It sounds incredibly natural. The voices blend smoothly, the timing feels authentic, and the singing transitions perfectly into spoken dialogue. Next, we'll try a multilingual podcast.
Next, we have arigatou gozaimasu, which means thank you very much.
You'll use this a lot. Imagine you're at a cafe and someone helps you carry your drink. You can say,
Arigatou gozaimasu, tasukarimashita. Here's a very practical phrase. Kore wa ikura desu ka? Which means, how much is this?
this one's perfect for shopping. When you're at a market in Tokyo and see something you like, just ask,
これはいくらですか?
The result is also impressive. The Japanese voice sounds fluent and natural, with proper intonation and pronunciation, blending seamlessly with the English speakers for a smooth, realistic conversation. Next, we have HunyuanVideo Foley, which generates high-quality sound effects that match exactly what's happening in your video. It takes your video and a short text prompt describing the action, then produces a perfectly synced audio track. Let's check out a few examples. Notice how the sound syncs perfectly with each moment, matching the faint sound as their hands parted and the soft embrace that follows. Here's another one with crackling fire and whooshing flames. That sounds incredibly natural and immersive. Now listen to this distant thunder with orchestral background music. Super dramatic. And here's a serene one. Gurgling stream with a soft piano solo. The good news is, you can try it out yourself using their free Hugging Face demo. All you need to do is upload your video, enter a short text prompt describing the sound you want, and hit generate. The processing speed is pretty good, usually under a minute, and you get a fully synced audio track ready to go. For example, I'll upload a video of a Shiba Inu walking on a wooden bridge and set the prompt to Shiba Inu footsteps on a wooden bridge. Let's hear the result. Here's another example, a Kyoto street at night with two ducks wandering around. The prompt is two ducks quacking on a quiet street. And one more, a cozy Japanese cafe interior. The prompt is coffee pouring into a ceramic cup. Not bad at all. The sound effects blend really naturally with the visuals. Besides the free online space, you can also try running it locally through their GitHub repository, which includes full setup instructions. I'll leave the official page link in the description so you can check out more demos and try it yourself. Next up, we might finally have a potential VO 3 competitor, and it's called OmniHuman 1.5 by ByteDance, the company behind TikTok. This tool can generate highly realistic talking videos where the lip sync matches perfectly with the audio. You upload a reference image, add your audio track, and OmniHuman creates a natural-looking video from it. And you can now even add a text prompt to guide what happens in the scene. Let's look at a demo.
Swallow the blue pill, and this chapter closes for good. You'll wake to the morning light, and all the things you believe will stay real. Or, choose the red pill.
See how the camera cuts to the blue pill when it's mentioned, then switches to the red pill at the right moment. The lip sync is near perfect, and the gestures feel surprisingly human. Here's another one. This isn't just a lip sync tool. OmniHuman can animate full-body movements like walking, turning around, or reacting to explosions in the background. And it pulls off emotions really well, too. Now, check this out.
Actions and wishes have not changed. But one word from you will silence me forever.
You raped me. Why? It wasn't over for me.
That's some of the most expressive AI-generated performance we've seen so far. OmniHuman also captures rich musical expressions beyond simple lip sync, including natural pauses, breathing, and dynamic phrasing. It also features context-aware, audio-driven animation, enabling characters to interpret audio meaning and naturally express emotional shifts with gestures that align seamlessly with their words.
Crystal ball glows, wrinkled hands tell secrets. Futures twist and turn, laugh as they beg for mercy.
In fact, for us believing physicists, the distinction between the past, present, and future.
Hey there, I'm Gemini, a large language model. It's nice to chat with you.
Nice to meet you, Gemini. I'm also a large language model, so it seems we have that in common.
And if you add a text prompt, you can control the camera angles and even the environment.
I may have forgotten what I looked like as a teenager, but I always remember that summer.
It can also handle multiple characters in one scene. OmniHuman isn't limited to humans either. You can also animate animals. And instead of sticking to realistic visuals, OmniHuman can also generate other styles, including anime-inspired characters with matching voices. Unfortunately for now, they've only released a research paper. There's no indication yet whether OmniHuman 1.5 will be open-sourced or when a public demo will be available, but I'll keep you posted. The link in the description takes you to the official page where you can watch more sample videos. That was impressive, but what if you want a tool that goes further with multilingual TTS, emotional control, and even voice cloning? That's where Zonos 0.1 comes in, delivering natural voices with realistic pacing, smooth intonation, and emotional nuance. It also supports multi-voice generation and multilingual speech for seamless conversations. Here's an example of Zonos in action. Listen to how it naturally adds pauses and emphasis in all the right places.
I don't really care what you call me. I've been a silent spectator watching species evolve, empires rise and fall.
Now here's another demo using a dramatic storytelling style.
The Emperor's complexion did not change, remaining as still as a sculpture, and a touch of touching warmth flashed in his eyes. He deeply glanced at the loyal minister and finally spoke. Well, I will consider it again.
Notice how Zonos delivers emotion and subtle breathing while handling quotes naturally. And here's a different accent example.
You don't even think to call me godfather. You come into my house on the day my daughter is to be married and you ask me to do murder for money.
Everything sounds natural and context-aware, giving the voice depth and personality. Finally, Zonos handles complex text just as well, even in casual conversations or tongue twisters.
I was like talking to my friend and she's all, excited about her, trip to Europe. And I'm just like so jealous, right?
Very smooth transitions, even with hesitations like, and Now, let's test Zonos ourselves using its free online playground. The link's in the description below. Once you're in, you'll get 100 minutes of free usage to try it out. Let's start by selecting the Transformer model, which lets us adjust both conditioning and emotions. For this demo, we'll leave conditioning at default, set sadness to 0.7 and fear to 0.6, then choose a built-in voice preset and paste in this text.
I can't believe this is happening. The storm's getting closer, and we don't have much time left. I tried my best, but maybe it's already too late.
Zonos captures tension, pauses, and breathiness, making the delivery sound almost human. For the second test, let's switch to an anime-style female preset and change the language to Japanese. We'll set anger to 0.8 and surprise to 0.5 to achieve a more dramatic and emotional anime tone. Here's the text we'll use.
もう限界だよ。ずっと我慢してきたのに、なんでみんな私を無視するの？いいよ。今日で全部終わり。
Listen to how Zonos captures anime-style expressiveness with natural pitch, emotional breaks, and smooth pacing. For the third test, we'll try Zonos' voice upload feature. Instead of using a preset, we'll upload a short Trump voice sample and listen to it first.
We will stand bravely. We will live proudly.
Then we'll use the following text for generation. Let's listen to the result.
We did something really incredible, folks. Everybody said it couldn't be done, but we proved them wrong. And now we're going to make things better than ever before. Believe me.
This shows how Zonos can mimic an uploaded voice while keeping natural pacing and expressive tone. For the final demo, let's test Zonos multi-voice generation using just 2 speakers. We'll pick 2 different voices from the presets and paste in this playful dialogue.
Oh no, the smoke alarm's going off again.
Wait, don't tell me you tried cooking again.
I just wanted to make pasta. How was I supposed to know oil explodes like that?
Relax, at least the kitchen's still standing for now.
Zonos smoothly handles timing, emotion, and reactions between the 2 voices as well. Besides this free online demo, you can also run Zonos locally. Installation details are available in the GitHub link below. Finally, what if you need to create realistic ambient soundscapes for a silent video? ThinkSound automatically adds sound to any clip, and the results are surprisingly accurate. Here's the first example. The original video has no sound, but after running it through ThinkSound, here's what we get. Notice how the skateboard sounds sync perfectly, from the steady rolling on a hard surface to the sharp scraping and grinding as the wheels hit rough patches, along with the quick whoosh and foot contact during the flip trick. Here's another example with a baby using a pacifier. Listen closely. The gentle, rhythmic sucking sounds feel natural and soothing, syncing perfectly with the baby's subtle mouth movements. Next example showing a busy city street. You can hear realistic traffic noise, car movements, and ambient street sounds that blend naturally into the scene, making it feel like the video originally had sound. It also works really well with environmental scenes. The sound transitions smoothly as the train moves from far away to close up, creating a cinematic effect. Now, let's test it with our own custom demos using the free online demo on Hugging Face. For the first test, I uploaded a short silent clip of ice cubes dropping into a glass, added a brief prompt for the sound effect, and hit generate. Let's listen to the result. The clinking sounds perfectly match each cube as it hits the glass, showing just how precisely ThinkSound syncs sharp, short sounds with the visuals. For the second test, I uploaded a silent video of a cozy fireplace with flames flickering. Hear how naturally it generates the crackling of the fire, the soft popping of wood, and the warm ambient tones. It makes the whole scene feel alive. And if you prefer to run it locally, they've also released a GitHub repository with full setup instructions. I'll leave the link in the description along with the official page where you can check out more examples. And that wraps up our deep dive into these next-gen voice and sound tools. From realistic lip-sync videos to AI-generated sound effects, it's clear we're getting closer than ever to studio-quality audio and videos, all powered by AI. Which of these tools are you most excited to try? Drop a comment below and let me know. I read every single one. If you found this video useful, give it a like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next episode. See you in the next one.